Hi, in this video we are going to see how we can create a MySQL database in XAMPP. This is a list of suggestions how you should use this video. The URL of the reference website can be found here, which is already loaded here. So if you scroll it down to example 008, you will find a text document that contains the code needed to create a database and do the necessary. Let's just quickly go through what this one is about. So let me Control C to copy, and then I'm going to create a new file and paste it here. Okay. So what this one says is I'm going to create a database called Kung Fu Panda Shop, and I'm going to use it. This is not a MySQL video, so I'm just quickly go through what I want to do. I'm going to create two tables. One is a category. One is called categories. One is called products. Realize I use lowercase so that I don't have to worry about the case sensitivity issue. And they are linked by a foreign key. And then I will insert data to both tables. And I'm going to create a user called Kung Fu Panda, called web user. Okay, and the password is cfu88 to have this access to the Kung Fu Panda shop. Okay, and use another user to have a more limited access. And if we look at the EL diagram for this database, you realize that it's a one-to-many relationship. Okay, and is linked up by the category ID references the category ID of the categories table. Okay, so they are linked by EL diagram. So EL diagram looks like this. And the first thing we want to do is create a SQL file. So let me open up the File Explorer, go to my C drive. In temp, I'm going to create a new folder called MySQL, and inside MySQL I'm going to create a new text document called example 008 create db.sql. Of course, change the extension, and obviously this file is empty, so I'm going to open it in Notepad++. And I'm going to copy the code from the website. So I go to here. I'm going to copy everything. Press the Shift key to select Shift and then left mouse click to select everything. Control C to copy. Control V to paste. Save your work. Please realize the purpose of this video is not to teach you how to write SQL, but to show how the whole PHP development environment example can be set up. If you are doing a real project, you should write this. If you're doing a real project, you should do your EL diagram design, and then you should write this SQL statements. And probably you have to run it a couple of times to make sure it's correct. Okay. Alright, since this is not a SQL teaching video, I'm just going to run this. So I'm save your work. So I'm going to run this. This file is currently in my C10 MySQL. I'm going to run this in PHP MyAdmin of XAMPP. So let's first make sure that my XAMPP is working. So let me launch it. Start my Apache and start my MySQL. So both are working. And in the previous video, I showed that you can actually go to PHP MyAdmin database here, okay, and you can go to your XAMPP database, XAMPP control panel here. But you can actually go to those two places using a shortcut here in the control panel. If you click on admin under Apache, you will go to the XAMPP control panel. If you click on admin under MySQL, you will go to the PHP MyAdmin control panel. And we are going to log in using the super user we created, Harry, and password is elbow monkey. So let's log in, Harry and elbow monkey. So you are in, okay. And now I want to run my SQL statement, SQL file actually. So I go to a lot of SQL statements. So I go to import, browse, file to import, browse. That's in my C drive, temp, MySQL. Select the file and go. Click on go. If nothing goes wrong, import has been successfully finished. Everything is created. So if you go to databases, you realize there's a new database called Kung Fu Panda Shop being created. So it's created. So you click on that. You can go in Kung Fu Panda Shop. You have two tables. One is called products, and there's the structure is the same as your MySQL file. And when you browse, you will see the data being inserted into the products table. Obviously, this Kung Fu Panda Shop sells action figures and sells some kind of music. You don't know what it is, but since the products table is linked up to the categories table using the category ID, let's look at the categories table. You will have category ID 1 is action figure, 2 is MP3 songs, and 3 is DVDs. So that would explain why the category ID these are all action figures, 2 are all MP3 songs, and 3 are CDs. Okay, or DVDs. So of course, if something goes wrong, if your import doesn't work, it give you error message, you will have to go back to change this and redo the whole thing again. You can drop the database here. Let's say you want to drop this database, so you can always select the Kung Fu Panda Shop and say I want to drop the whole thing. Then they will say, are you sure you're destroying anything? If you say okay, the Kung Fu Panda Shop will be gone, and then you can go and import it again. Browse the file again and go. So the database Kung Fu Panda Shop will be created again because you save all your work in a text document. So you can just do this over and over again, you know, because you drop the database, you create a database again and do all the stuff. So we finished the video. We have let me log out. And if you want, you can stop this as well. So we finished the video. We have created an SQL file and used PHP MyAdmin to create a database in MySQL database server. And this database follows the EL diagram, follows our database design. Okay, it's a very simple two-table database with foreign key referencing. So thanks for watching. That's the end of this video.